So hey guys, how are you doing? This is Dominic. Got my little headset microphone here. Well, guys, January the 11th and 2021. Think about this, guys. We're in lockdown because of a pandemic and something that's affected me and my family and my friends. One of my business partners lost his father June of last year because of COVID. It's very easy to question something that we don't understand, but then when you see people being affected, it opens your eyes. It truly does. I'm here in Thailand, in Bonpay, Thailand, and unfortunately the lockdown has been pretty intense. You know, look, this is one of the most gorgeous beaches, and literally everything's dead. I mean, the whole world has changed. We're in probably one of the worst challenges financially that we've ever been in the world today. This is worse than the Depression, and it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. But there are exciting things. There are some really exciting things. You know, I always look at things as there's two sides of every coin. You know, and I believe that the coin has changed, and it's giving us another opportunity to do things in a better way. And one of the things that I realized quite a few years ago was you need to be in control of everything for yourself. And I think this is very, very key. Now, I'm going to take you through a pretty cool presentation here, and I'm going to explain to you about silent list building, what we've created, how this is a game changer for you. Using our BBO system, which is Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, you can learn how to build some massive, insane lists, unlike anything you've ever seen in marketing, and be able to start getting paid instantly, same day. Like right after watching this video, you can start making Bitcoin and get paid immediately. And the timing of those two things is pretty key. But more important than that is understanding that there's a great opportunity here for yourself. When you have a list and you have the ability to make money on demand, life can literally change very quickly. I'm sitting here on the beach wanting to think what was going to be my first intro video, and I want you to know I did this first end video here in PowerPoint over the last 2 weeks, and everything just changed. You know, I mean, look at where we're at. Yesterday, Canada went into martial law. The things that are going on in Washington, D.C., the things that are going on throughout the world right now. The world has changed, friends. And you have two choices. Do something or sit around and wish that something works for you. But I've learned something. If you're hoping for something to work for you, you're not really executing something for yourself. This is a very important thing. I want to show you how to do this. So I really look forward for you guys seeing this presentation. Peace, and I will talk to you on the slides next. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, so we're going to break this down into really 4 areas that are very important for you. One is education and the blueprints that we use and how that can literally make a huge difference in building lists for you. And you can literally do it right after watching these videos. Number 2, we're going to talk about the tools that we use, that I use, to start building super cool, simple, and powerful lists. This is very, very key. Third thing is BBO. Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, where you can actually start earning instant income. And number 4, I'm going to show you how you pull this all together and literally start putting $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in your pocket on a daily, weekly basis. It's up to you. So let's start off and talk about where we are at now. The video that I was just at is actually underneath this tree over here. And this is my little backyard right here, guys. It's Bonpay Beach. And unfortunately, I am in lockdown. And trust me, guys, it totally sucks because I'm sitting here at a closed coffee shop, unfortunately. The front of the coffee shop is closed, but it's a friend of mine's business, and there's a few people chilling out here. Might be a little bit of noisiness here and there, but it's very, very key, and I think this makes a huge difference. So let's talk about what I talk about with social billboard. I think this is very, very key. You know, when you talk about using guerrilla marketing the way I'm going to teach you, you need to realize that any website that you promote, whatever that website topic is, whether it's a post or anything like that, that in essence becomes your billboard. And when somebody clicks your link to see that site, they are now being added into your list. And I think this is very, very key because one of the things that I've learned over the years is life needs to be simple and it needs to be real, guys. This is very, very important. And if you don't want to sell on the phone or on Messenger or anything like that, trust me, SLB method and what I will teach you will literally change your game overnight. You don't have to spend a ton of money to generate huge traffic. I'm going to show you how to fish here and how to market for pennies. This is very, very key. And I'm going to show you how this can all make a difference for you in your life, man, because I will tell you guys, my promise to you is very, very simple. I'm going to teach to you everything that I wanted to teach to people years ago, but I wasn't able to. This right here is one of the squeeze pages that you'll be able to promote, by the way, to start building your silent list, which is going to be very, very key. But one thing I've learned over the years is you really need to understand how the whole infrastructure works, okay? And one of the things that's very, very important is understanding who your avatar is. Some people say, what's an avatar? Well, don't worry about that. We're going to teach you all of this. But once you know who your specific person is, your game will literally change for you overnight. And as I said earlier, after watching this video, can you start building a business for free? Absolutely. And you're going to be really, really blown away. But before we go any further, guys, please turn your cell phones off, turn off Facebook, listen to this presentation. It's less than 20 minutes because literally, friends, this will change your life and you can start earning money today. And I think this is very, very, very important. Now, before I go further, let me formally introduce myself. There's a lot of you guys watching this and that have been my students for years, but there's a lot of you have no idea who the heck I am. Well, my name is Dominic Mongello, and I have been involved online and offline marketing for 45 years. And I'm really happy because finally I'm going to be able to share silent list building in the race method to people all throughout the world. I think this is very, very key for me because, you see, everything makes a difference in what you do. Building a silent list, teaching people how to build silent lists is one thing. But I use silent list building so that I can fund myself, so I can handle something which is my freedom. You know, everybody has to have their own freedom. My freedom happens to be rescuing dogs and cats here in Thailand. And it's been very, very exciting for me because once I was able to be a marketer and still be able to know that's my separation, that was very, very key for me. But I will tell you this, guys, I'm an innovator. I don't plan on being on the phone all day long. I don't plan on being on Zooms all day long. Why? Because as an innovator, I know how to process my business and allow my business to be automated, working for me. And one thing I learned, guys, life itself is the best teacher. If you don't know how to automate your lifestyle, then what are you really working for? This is something I think is very, very important. I think a lot of people miss out on this. But for me, guys, 6 years ago to be official now, a tragedy changed my life. And the reason that most people haven't heard about silent list building or all the stuff that we're talking about is because on March 2nd, 2015, I ended up having a left brain stroke. And I remember the first time I heard somebody had a stroke, which happened to be my father, I asked my stepmom, is Dad's heart okay? And she says, no, it's not his heart. It's a stroke. A vein collapsed in his head. And so mine was on the left side of your brain. And literally, whether it's left side or right side, it really makes a big difference. I ended up having 6 strokes because I refused to take any of the medicine that the doctors wanted me to take because I couldn't think clearly. You see, left brain is all about memories and questions and languages and things like this. And my left brain being one of the most critical places for you to be able to do mathematics and share ideas, it scared me. And because of that, I ended up going through several strokes over and over again. But on January 6th, I actually got introduced to stem cell. And literally, guys, stem cell literally changed my life. I went from having well over 7 figures in the bank to literally rock bottom. Rock bottom, man. Everybody thought, oh, Dom's not going to be around anymore. Let's go. But I'll tell you one thing about being at rock bottom, guys. It humbled me. It made me a better human being. And I will tell you something. When you look up to the skies, you see things from a different perspective. And as I say to people all the time, true warriors, they just don't know how to give up. I certainly don't. That's for sure. But there's something that I talk about in this presentation, and I will quote this to you a lot in most of my presentations, and it's all about trusting the process. I think this is very, very important. The NBA created this back in Philadelphia years ago, talking about understanding the process. And the process is very important because the process is the steps that you need to take to get consistent results, okay? And for me, my income is relative to what I teach and I share, but more important, if I actually use this methodology myself, which I do. So I'm going to share with you how new ideas and what I'm coming up with and how it's making a difference in my game and educating you so you can actually look over my shoulders and learn these things. So there are 3 main tools that we have: FB Rilla, RT Mojo on the right. But RTIT is what this funnel is all about today, and I'm really excited about it. So let me get in and start talking about the education, which is very, very important. The lazy fisherman strategy. I talk about this because something I learned from my father early on. He's an engineer. And I will talk to you about that in a second here. How to build a Facebook or Instagram list, which is website custom audience, for free. Okay? And everybody says, oh, I'm building website custom audiences, but I'm promoting on Facebook. Well, how about if I told you you can promote somewhere else? Not on Facebook, not on LinkedIn, probably not on Twitter, and be able to capture your Facebook, Instagram, WCA. It's a game change. Trust me. Okay? Because with Facebook, Instagram, whatever, it all makes a difference if you're promoting something the right way. And I think this is going to be really key. So when I talk about the fisherman, the lazy fisherman, it's my dad. My dad was an engineer. And he would be working overseas 3 months out of the year, and he'd come back to the United States, and he'd be back here for 30 days. And my dad got permission from the school so that on early Friday morning, my dad grabbed me and we'd go fishing. And one of the things that we did is my dad, being the lazy fisherman, likes to fish in all the piers in Florida. And Florida has so many piers. But interesting enough, we always fished in a new pier somewhere in Florida. And interesting enough, my dad always caught the fish. And everybody always said he was the laziest fisherman in the world. But my father caught the fish because he knew what was the right bait at that pier at that time of the month. Okay? My father knew what lead marketing is today. What I teach and what I'm going to be teaching you is lead marketing is all about knowing the right material that is necessary for people. So finding your perfect person, your avatar, is absolutely killer. But there's a method that I've created that's very, very cool. I'm going to go into you. But remember something, guys. When you share your system, when they click your link, they are in multiple multiple lists. Okay, so part one, guys, education and blueprints, and let's talk about the race method, because the race method is the formula that I use on a constant basis no matter what I'm promoting. R stands for relevance targeting. A stands for ask. C is continual content. And E is execution. Okay, let me break this down for you. Relevance targeting means connecting with somebody that's relative to what you're talking about. So this is very, very important. So when somebody is seen, let's just say that our billboard today will be a website relative to do with Bitcoin. Okay? When somebody is relative to Bitcoin on that article that I have, we know that somebody who is interested in getting Bitcoin, or somebody is interested in promoting Bitcoin, or somebody is just interested in Bitcoin, I know that I have relevantly targeted that person correctly. And as you'll see in here, guys, you can do this on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, Reddit, among other insane places. So the second part of this is ask. Ask is very, very important, guys, because ask allows you to put people into the correct funnel. So once let's say I targeted a guy in Bitcoin, he clicked through, and now I'm going to be marketing to them. When I market to them, the very first thing I'm going to talk to them about is I'm going to create a questionnaire to find out what part of Bitcoin are they interested? Are they a collector? Are they somebody who wants to earn Bitcoin? Is it somebody who just wants to invest in Bitcoin? I might ask 3-4 questions, and it was the questions itself allows me to put people back into the correct funnel. Okay, this is very, very important for you to understand. Relevance targeting, ask, so now we can fine-tune them so that we can provide continually content and continual communication. Why do I say C is the key? C is the heartbeat. When you start sending the right content and you're continually marketing to those people, which is called omnipresence, with the right information, the game will change for you, literally, friends, literally overnight. And I always say, guys, you need to understand the methodology so that you can refine and advance. So we've got 3 letters here. R stands for relevance targeting. A stands for ask. C stands for continual content and continual communication, omnipresence. But E is very, very important because it's continual execution. You don't just rinse and repeat. There's something that I learned years ago from one of my mentors, Larry Thompson. Everybody knows him as LT. And he teaches you about refining and advancing. So once you've got people going through the right funnel and you see that you could tweak something a little bit, that's what you want to do, because once you do this and you use this cycle this way, your game will literally change overnight. So the product that we're going to talk about here is rtit.me, and it's a really solid product, guys. With rtit.me, you can track links, you can redirect links, you can do split tests, you can do retargeting, you can even use it for co-op marketing. And it's very, very cool because it's literally a copy-paste type tool that you can use to start building your business. And one of the things that I really love talking about when it comes down to retargeting, or at least the way I talk about retargeting, I'm going to teach you stuff, guys, that is so unique and so off the hook. It's going to literally change your game, and people won't even know what you're doing. When we talk about the 2 pixels, generate a pixel, highly targeted list, those things are absolutely key, guys. And being able to build that is just extremely powerful. So with site list building, guys, you need to have your own business opportunity. I always tell people that. Oh, well, I want to market ABC products. I want to market this, and this. But I think a lot of people are not realizing that in order to make money, you have to know who you're marketing to and what you're marketing to. And I'm going to explain to you about that here in a few seconds. But what I talk about is a winner's formula. Okay? I'm going to show you the exact blueprint that's relative to allowing you to start building your business. And I say that in this statement right here: never build your future or your freedom on rented land. Guys, I have some very good friends earning 7 figures, some earning $10,000 a week, things like this, and they're building their whole business on Facebook, or they're building their whole business on LinkedIn. But what happens if the rented land gets blocked? And if you think that's not true, guys, wake up and see what's happened now with Trump and his whole campaign and Twitter and on Facebook and now even on PayPal. Okay? This has nothing to do with politics, to do with Biden or Trump. This has to do with who has the right to their content if it's relative to somebody who is highly important and the world is paying attention to what they're doing. Trust me, friends, never build your future or your freedom on rented land. This is so important. I want to teach you the easy way of doing this with retargeting using my father's method, the lazy fisherman's method. So you will learn this in our tribe, how it works, why it's a must, the right way to do things. Don't go out there and start throwing things at people and people aren't going to want to pay attention to what to do, and more important, what not to do, man. I want you to look over my shoulders. I want you to learn how we're doing this. I want you to have this 14-day trial and really blow your mind on how powerful this can make a huge difference in your life. Look, guys, marketing is about knowledge. But if you're not using that knowledge, you're not taking it in and putting it out there, then none of it's ever going to work. Because attraction marketing and relationship marketing, guys, it's key. But with the internet and the way we go about doing it, we can start marketing to people in a whole different capacity now. When I show you the different methods that you can use for marketing, you can use other people's websites, you can use other people's videos, you can use memes relative to the subject. You can use lead magnets, okay? Innovative ideas is better because whenever you touch people, that journey defines and takes them to the next level and where they're at. This is very key. Now, the place that I want everybody to earn their way to, okay, is the SLB tribe. Now, when you come in, you're coming into the welcome group. Once you accomplish and you start bringing in 2 people into the marketing structure by duplicating the process, okay? As you go from one thing to another, you're going to be able to come up into the tribe. We're not interested in having a bunch of people in the tribe, guys, that are just interested in getting information and not doing anything. That's not what this is all about. This is a like-minded mindset of people that are actually doing this and creating results for themselves, okay? And I think this is very important. But, you know, some of the best lessons I've ever had are the funny ones. And I think this is very key. When you're part of a tribe and everybody's working together, it literally takes your game to the next level, guys. And for me, my goal is here to help you. Because when I was stuck recovering from my strokes, I knew that I was in a time warp, that I couldn't really communicate the way I wanted to. The way I'm speaking to you now, I couldn't communicate like this to you a few years ago until I got on stem cell. So now I'm 100% focused, guys, because I want to teach you guys silent list building. Because once you understand this, guys, your game can literally change overnight. So your very first section, guy, is easy copy paste marketing. And I'm going to show you that in the very first video once you get started and you get yourself your platform. So building a powerful list, guys, is literally a game change. It really is. But understand that a blueprint is very important because each blueprint may have some different ideas or different processes to use. And you want to make sure that you're using the right blueprint in order to be able to do this. So one of the things that's very important is everything that you create in content marketing has value, extreme value. Whether you're creating a story ad or image ads, which are memes or banners or videos or posts or whatever, all of those is your content. Your content is what allows you to really start building your business in a whole different way. And one of the things that's cool about this is when somebody actually clicks one link, they're now automatically in all of these lists. Don't expect you to understand that clearly, but I will tell you this. When you start doing things the way I'm going to teach you, especially meme banners, which is a whole new concept, I think it's going to literally change your game. So RTIT is really cool. RT actually stands for relevance targeting. Relevance targeting it. Okay? And once you do this, you're able to start building huge lists. And one of the things that's very cool about our application is that you get unlimited links, unlimited pixels, unlimited campaigns. So I want to take you through a comparison to 4 or 5 of the top sites out there. And these are sites that people are using now, and they are using it for guerrilla marketing for themselves. A little different from the way I'm going to be teaching you. But as you can see here with PixelMe, it's 69 bucks a month, comes out to about $628 per year. Ours is unlimited clicks, unlimited pixels, and unlimited campaigns. And ours is a lot cheaper than that in a big way. Another powerful one out there that I used to use a little bit was LinkSplit. Very, very solid product, and 708 bucks, okay, per year. Another one is Rocket Link. Rocket Link, 69 bucks a month. That's 828 bucks, and you'll notice every one of them have different links or things. To have an unlimited, like right here, it's 100 scripts, which domains, how many pixels, how many links per month. Remember, in ours, you don't have to worry about that because everything is unlimited in our program. And of course, the big daddy out there is Rebrandly, retargeting links. I remember when we first came out with RT Mojo, I actually owned retargetinglinks.com, and then unfortunately when I had my stroke, it fell out of my Namescheap and it never got renewed. But Rebrandly ended up buying that domain, which I think is very cool. But trust me, with Rebrandly, this is not cheap. It's 828 bucks with this, and I will tell you, that's based on 69 bucks a month. If you go to premium, it's $4.99 per month. Okay, guys, that's not a joke. And so being able to use everything that you need is pretty damn easy using our system with unlimited of everything. And I think one of the things that's very, very important is that our product is $400 one time, lifetime. This isn't, ours is not 600 or 800 per month, okay? 600 per year, 800, 700 per year. Ours is $400 one time, and it's pretty damn cool, okay? Now, we're going to get you a 14-day trial, and there's going to be just cool little courses where I'm going to teach you how to use this, because I literally want you to start using the system and start building your list for free. But before I go any further, now what I'd like to do is I want you to see our compensation plan and Bebo, how Bitcoin in and Bitcoin out works. Catch you on the next slides. Okay, guys, I tell you, one of the most important things that we have here in Silent List Building is not just this insane way to build incredible lists and doing it on demand. I mean, that without a doubt is the core and the base of any marketing and business. But one of the things that I'm very, very proud of is Bebo. Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. We created Bebo back when Bitcoin was at $85 a Bitcoin, which was 6 years ago when we really launched what we were doing. And the whole concept back then was, you had to go to local Bitcoins and a few other places in order to be able to cash out Bitcoins. Today, you can literally cash out Bitcoins anywhere in the world. And I'm really excited about that because the timing couldn't have been more important as it is today, especially through this lockdown and everything else. We pay out here at Silent List Building, we pay out a 50% instant direct income, okay? And we call our compensation plan our Infinite Leverage Mojo. And so you guys know, Mojo means magic, guys. And when you can start getting compensated this quick, this easy, it changes your game. So direct commissions is 40%. Our infinite roll-up is 10%, so 50% totally paid out. Let me break this down for you. Instant paid commissions, 40%, is direct commissions that's paid from whoever makes the sale. Now, you might not be eligible to earn that full 40%. It depends on which level of the compensation plan you have gotten yourself involved with. So with the Pro members, which is a one-time payment, and this is for our lifetime membership, which is our PCF Mojo platform, which is not what we're talking about in this funnel here. But with this full platform that we have here, you earn 40% commission, plus you earn 2% bonuses. So that's pretty exciting and pretty sexy, and it gives you some really extra money. If you decide to go monthly, which you're paid every 3 months to do monthly, it's 30% commission. And then rtit.me, which is the whole purpose of this funnel here, is a one-time tool that can literally allow you to build like insane lists, and you get paid 30% commission. Now, when you go through the trial or you come in and you decide you just don't want to buy the product, then you earn 15% commissions. So I think this is pretty simple to understand, guys. Our compensation plan is pretty unique because if you come in at a higher level and somebody makes a sale below you, they're going to get the commissions relative to them. And then the difference infinitely rolls up to whomever the next qualified person is. So that's good if you're that person. So the bonus structure, whether you come in as a free member, whether you come in as a paid member, or you come in as a tribe member, is the same, okay? When you go out and you can earn what we call a bronze commission, which is 2%, silver commission is 2%. So if you're qualified for both bronze and silver, you would receive 2% of the bronze, 2% of the silver. Qualified at gold, you would get 222, and platinum 4%. Let me break this down so you can understand how the compensation plan actually works out here. So let's go up here. If you bring in 2 people, just 2 sales, okay? And this is nothing to do with network marketing or anything. I'm just giving you a comparison here. When you bring in 2 sales, on your very third sale, you now are going to receive your 2% commission, okay? Your whatever commission, whether you're at 15, 30, or 40%, and you're going to get the 2% bonus. Once you reach 4 people, you now earn an additional 2% bonus, okay? So you come in, you brought in 2 people. On your third sale, you're making 15, 30, or 40% plus 2%. You hit 4 sales. On your 5th sale, you're now making 44%, or 34% or 17, 18%. Okay, so the compensation plan is pretty simple, guys. Bring in 8 personal sales, you earn another additional 2%. You get to 16 personal sales, you now earn a 4%. So that means if you're at the top of the compensation plan, you came in as a platinum tribe member, okay, you would be able to make your 40% commission plus the 4% commission plus the other commission. So you'd be actually having 50% commission sitting in your pocket. So this is pretty simple, guys. When you come in, you have a choice. Do you want to make 15%? Do you want to make 30%? Or you want to make 40%? Bonuses is relative to what you do, guys. It's pretty darn easy here, guys, to earn money here. Trust me on that. And there's something that I'll be talking about in our inside videos about joining our $100 club, because you can easily start making yourself $4,400 a month just using that methodology. So anyway, guys, that's our BBO compensation plan. Pays you instantly. Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. Okay, guys, so BBO, our compensation plan, it works. It's awesome. It really rocks. We've also got some really good opportunities for you right now. I always like to talk about stupid, crazy, inexpensive opportunities. I always feel that way. I feel that, our product is $400. I'm willing, anybody that's seen the videos and says, I'd like to start making some crazy money. I'd like to make more than just the special one-time offer. I'd like to make 30% versus 15%. Well, you can, guys. Our price for our product for RTIT lifetime is $400. Lifetime. If you decide you want to do it today, in the next 24 hours, you can get it for $100. After that, you're on the trial, and then we have a special price for you after you've gone through the 14 days. But it's not the $100. That's 25% off. This is something that you really need to understand. This is really key for you. But before I go into that, I want to talk to you about some bonuses, because I think bonuses are very, very key, because it's not just the cool tool and the education I'm going to do. It's that ongoing education that's going to make a big difference in your business and in your life as you go forward. So ongoing training and videos, guys, that's worth lots and lots and lots of money. Weekly webinar events with swipe files. Every week when I come out with a new campaign that I've done, I talk about what I'm using for the campaign. Here's how I went at it. I'm going to provide to you everything that I did, A to Z, and I'm even going to give you my swipes so that it's available for you. So all you got to do is just copy, paste, and promote. Mastermind training, guys, for advanced members. Now, when I say for advanced members, this is performance-based training. It's not just somebody comes in and I want to get trained. You have to perform in order to be able to get to that level, at that higher level of education, because we're not out to waste anybody's time. It's really about dedicated. And all of that is part of what we call our earned or deep mentoring, which is very, very important. Everybody gets involved in one of two Facebook groups. They're either going to get involved in the welcome group, or they're going to get involved in the Facebook tribe group. And then there's a third group, which is our secret group, which is our performance group. And that's for people who have actually busted their butt, put themselves into that positioning, because they're very serious about getting that education. There's people that have joined so many different programs. People put them into different programs, and they're professional students. Professional students doesn't make you money, guys. What makes a difference is going out there and applying what you've learned, and then fixing it and tweaking it and making it better. And I think this is very, very important. So deep training is a very, very key thing for you guys, because if not, and you're not paying attention to what you have to do, you are never going to be successful, friends. And as this quote right here, which is perfect, to become free, you have to actually be aware that you are a slave. That's a scary concept to understand. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about the big gift. The big gift is really going to be powerful for people that are involved in make money online and things like that, because I'm going to show you an awesome place to go fishing where you can literally get make money online kind of people for free to pennies. Free to pennies. And then once you get those people, and they'll end up by clicking your silent list building link, they're going to be in your Facebook group, your Instagram group, your LinkedIn group, your Twitter group, your Pinterest group, etc., etc., etc. So fishing somewhere else, remember the statement here, fishing somewhere else for free to pennies, and then come back and market to those people where they're going to close the deals for you, where people are going to want to buy, okay? Understanding this, guys, literally changes your game, because you want to be able to continually market on an ongoing basis, and I think this is key. It's very, very key. Look, guys, we live in one crazy place now, literally. No matter where you are in the world, man, no matter where you are in the world, you better understand that we are all citizens of life. And I hear people saying, oh, Chinese this, Americans this, Europeans this, Swedish this. Listen, friends, we are all part of one train of people that want to be successful. I think we're in the scariest time in the history of life. And I want to help people get there by doing things the right way. So the pricing that we have is extremely powerful, $100. And I tell you, trust the process, because you follow the 4-course meal the way I teach you. You start getting paid in Bitcoin. You just can't beat this, guys. You can't beat this. So I want to tell you that once you decide, you say, no, I don't want to spend the $100. I want to get on my trial. Go right ahead. Our price for our product is $400. Okay. So once you go through the trial, anytime during that trial, during the 14 days, instead of it coming in at $100, your ongoing trial will be $200. In other words, after you go anytime during the trial, you decide you want to start making 40% commission, 30% commission versus the 15% commission, you can, but you won't get access to this $100. Guys, that's today. That's the offer you get today. But we will give you $400 at 50% off at $200, but it's up to you. No matter what happens, I will tell you this, no matter what happens, believe that this is the right time and the right moment for you. You will build lists that you've never thought you could do, and you can do it overnight. I don't care if you're a pro marketer or you're a new person, you can do this, and you can start doing this immediately, okay? And if you follow the 4 steps that we have here, in every aspect that I teach you, everything has 4 steps. Everything else has its own race, R-A-C-E. Trust the process, friends. Trust the process. I look forward to working with you guys all personally, and let's rock and roll, man. Bitcoin is rolling, guys. I do have to come up here and do my little Bitcoin search. Bitcoin dollar price, and right now Bitcoin dollar price $38,286. How would you like to be able to earn Bitcoin right now and get paid in seconds, whether you bought our product or not? It doesn't really matter. The difference is really simple. Do you want to make 15% commission? Do you want to make 30% commission? That's up to you. Peace, guys. I look forward, inside our groups and our membership area. Bye-bye.